I just imagine kids who are used to going to a forest, what happens when what they see in a forest or what they expect of a forest is not what really happens there. This place that we're in is called Zbilitovska Gora, but people know it as the Children's Forest. In the July of 1942, people were brought here to the forest to be killed here in the mass graves that you see around us here. Each grave is surrounded by a fence. And if you notice too, on the fences, you have two different colors of fences here. You have a blue fence and you have a white fence. The blue fence are the mass graves of Jews that were killed here, and the white fences are the mass graves of Christians, of Poles who were killed here. They were made to undress at the edge of the pits, then stand at the edge of the pits, and they were shot. Those who managed to survive, some of them were covered by the people above them and could never get out of the ground. The ground throbbed and moved for a number of days until eventually everyone who was in the grave found their deaths. Especially at the grave that we are standing, there are 800 children who are buried there. What will we hear when we go to our deaths? What will be the last sight that we see? Here in the Children's Forest, the children were all alone. The parents weren't with them. There was no mother to hold, there was no father to hold. And what was the last thing that they saw? Was it the SS soldier themselves? Was it the gun barrel? Or were their backs to the soldiers and they were looking up, asking why? We take different ways of trying to remember. Sometimes we write things down, sometimes we create in the space, and to a certain degree the trip altogether is an act of remembering, an act of redeeming from being forgotten, redeeming from being erased the memory of what happened here.